Hi everyone, this is CA Yash Anchlia and I've got to you the new video in my series that is probable multibaggers. And there's a new stock in front of your screen. The name of the stock is Jindal Stainless Limited. As you can see, it is there on your screen. So what makes this chart a very interesting chart to me, as again saying you before also I said, I always look for a monthly chart. So there's a monthly chart in front of your screen for Jindal Stainless Limited. As you see, the stock started its rally in year of around 2016 July when the stock was around 20 rupees. The stock started its rally and this rally was continued till 2017 end. So probably 16, 17, probably one and a half years of stock moves ahead and the stock price goes to 122 rupees. Now stock moves from 20 to 122, a big multi-bagger stock. Then there's a downtrend which is started in the stock. As you can see, there's a double top pattern over here, and then stock started moving it downwards. So this downward trend, it came to an end in January 2019, as I'll show you by drawing a trend line. As you see, when I connect all of this, there's an end of downward trend over here. So increase the size. Yeah. So there's the end of a downtrend over here, and from March 2019, the stock started moving in a sideways. Again, I'll highlight it to you. As you can see, this is the sideways movement of the stock since 2019 till this month of October 2020. Now, in month of October 2020, what happened? The stock has moved out of this sideways zone above 40 level of 45, and the current market price of the stock is 56.60. So basically speaking, the chart has break its downward trend. First it came out of downward trend, then it moved to the sideways. Now it has come out of the sideways. So probably what is my expectation? My expectation is the rally which we have seen from 2016 July till the September 2017. I estimate the same rally would be seen in the stock once again. So what are the levels of the stock? What should be a stop loss level? What should be a target? We'll discuss it at the end of the video. Let's first go through the series of the events happening in the stock. There are a lot of events happening, a lot of corporate actions happening in the stock. Let's go one by one. So the very first event which I would like to place in front of you is the event which has happened where they say Jindal Stainless Limited launches phase two of pipe and tube co-branding initiative. So the phase one is launched and successfully working. So the company says Jindal Stainless Limited, India's largest stainless steel manufacturers, announced the launch of second phase of its nationwide pipe and tube co-branding program, that is Jindal Sati 2.0, here today. Here today says it is October 15, 2020. So this is not a very old news. It is just 3 days back. So as I'm making this video today on 18th of October 2020. The second phase of this initiative comes after a successful phase one launched by the company in July 2019 to address the issue of counterfeiting in the stainless steel P&T market. The company aims to increase its market share in P&T segment by end of financial year 21-22. According to the industry estimates, the current market size of the P&T segment is approximately 7,000 crores and is growing at a rate of 10 to 12% per annum. Jindal Stainless Limited has expanded the scope of the program. This is very important. Has expanded the scope of the program from 28 cities in phase one. So the phase one, which was launched, they had its program limited to 28 cities. Now it is expanded to over 270 cities and towns in phase two. This is very important, guys. This phase two is launched on 15th October 2020, and the overall coverage is of 270 cities and towns. This include metros and tier 1 and tier 2 cities, which houses major and minor PNT markets. The company is also reaching out to the local fabricators to sensitize them about counterfeit supplies in the market. So this is a very important news popping up in the share, which came recently around on 15th of October 2020. So I thought this should be, very well known to you why there's a huge, demand in the stock and why huge volumes are coming in the stock. I'll show you how the huge demand and huge delivery is happening in the stock to, over the news as we go ahead. So now the next corporate action which is happening in the stock, there's a very big corporate action which has happened, submitted on 26th of August and 17th of September 2020. So what they say here, dear sir, so this is a press release they have made about the allotment of shares equity warrants. We wish to inform you that in furtherance of the approval of the shareholders granted to the EGM of the company held on September 17, 2020, Jindal Stainless Limited, the company has today, that is on Tuesday, the 29th day of September 2020. This is also not a very old news. It is just at the end of September 2020, on receipt of subscription money at 33% of issue price, allotted 3 crore 82 lakhs 60,868 convertible equity warrants of face value of rupees 2 each at a price of 42.55 rupees per warrant for a cash consideration on preferential basis as per following details. So company has, allotted this equity warrants. The size is 3 crore 82 lakhs 60,868 convertible equity warrants which the company has, issued. The name of the allottees are here: Virtuous Trade Corp Private Limited, a promoter group company, which is, bought this equity warrants. Also, there's a Kotak Special Situation Fund and Alternative Investment Fund. So altogether, the total is given over here, and the entire details are given over here. So this is also a big corporate action which has happened in the recent time in the company. Now coming to the next thing which I want your attention to, this is the NSE website on which I have come to a security wise archive where we can check the delivery positions of the stock. So I've put in JSL over here and I'm seeing the delivery history for the stock over the period of 3 months. So it starts from 20th July 2020 to the latest date of the trading, that is 16th of October 2020. Now, I want you all to focus on this column, that is delivery quantity. Look at the delivery quantities pattern. It is 1 lakh, 1.4 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 1.9 lakhs, 1.14, 1.75. So somewhere around, between 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. There's a big action happened over here on 10th and 11th of August. Then some big action, and again it came back to the normal routine. Then you see this nearby date to us, that is 12th of October, 13th of October, and 14th of October. Just look at the delivery quantity. It is 23 lakh 81,000, 10 lakh 16,000, 10 lakh 50,000. Look at this. This is something saying that there's a huge demand generated in the script. So this all things come together by joining all these points. The stock looks very, very, very attractive. Coming to the next event, that is bulk deal, block deals, or short selling archives. Again, this is the NSE website which I'm using, and here I'm looking for bulk deals which has happened in the stock in past 24 months. So I've already extracted this. This is there on your screen now. So all the events come from 9th of January 2020. You see here there are two by um, uh, rows over here which says Kotak Special Situation Fund, as discussed earlier. To just to go see, yeah, it's Kotak Special Situation Fund which has brought the stocks. So when you go to NSE website, here you see Kotak Special Situation Fund have bought the stocks, and this other parties, other client names, that is Allahabad Bank, IDBI Bank, Punjab National, State Bank, and Punjab National Bank. All these parties have sold shares and Kotak Special Situation Fund has bought the shares. These are the burglaries happened in the stock on 9th of January 2020. Now, this is the overall events which have take place in the stock in the recent time, which I have updated to you. Let's go to a very good website that is the Stock Edge. So here on this website, there's a series of information you get all together in a one go. So I thought I'll move you through this website and give the insights of the stock. Coming to the delivery, as you can see the bars over here, the bars are very small bars for September 29, 30, October, and then again, as we seen in the delivery report, the bars are huge bars coming on 12th, 13th, and 14th. And the dark blue color, which is over here, shows what is the delivery quantity out of the total traded quantity. So you can see there are huge dark blue bars also over here that says there's a lot of delivery happening in the stock. So this is the delivery. Then comes to the update side. Update, so they have got the update of 21st August 2020, the rating update for the stock. Technicals, nothing here over. Fundamentals, earning per share is negative. We'll come to that all together later. Book value is 51.98. Financials, nothing as such. Coming to the shareholding pattern. Who are the shareholders of the stock? Now it is very important to understand who is buying the stock, who is buying the stake in this company. Going to the promoter group, public shareholding, as you see, Abu Dhabi Investment Authority. See, this is September 2020. Abu Dhabi Investment Authority has 1.84% stake in the company. When you go to 2020 June, you see Abu Dhabi has a less percentage, which says that, see, Abu Dhabi Investment Authority has 1.41% in June 2020. That is the first quarter for 2020, first quarter, financial first quarter. Then you go to the second quarter, that is September 2020. Remember the figure, it was 1.41 for Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, and now for September 2020, you see it is 1.84%. So it is but obvious seen over here that Abu Dhabi Investment Authority is, buying stake in this company, they're buying shares in this company. Going ahead, mutual funds. Mutual funds, you see Motilal Oswal Nifty Small Cap 250 Index Fund. This fund is also buying shares in this company, though the quantity is very small as they've started recently buying in this company, but they're increasing with a good pace to buy shares in this company. Then overall its outlook, deals. So this already we have seen this deal. I've covered you in the press release. So this is all about, what are the big transactions and the shareholding pattern. Coming to money control side, here also you can see the shareholding pattern. Now the one of the biggest concern in this stock, promoters holding is pledged up to 82.46%. So I would like to remind you once again, though other all things are looking very positive in the stock, there's one negative which I see. It is the pledging of the shares of the promoters quota. It is 82.46% of 67.11, which is pledged. Here you see FIIs are increasing their stake. DI has brought down their stake, but as we've seen over here, who has bought this stake? See, all these DIs have sold their stake, and the Kotak Special Situation Fund has bought the stake. So nothing of such concern in that thing. Then you see other DIIs, the stake has been increased, and the other, that is public holding, is gone a point minor percent, it has gone down. Coming to the financials, I would like to just focus on some of the ratios. The very important ratios which I look from my perspective are, the interest coverage ratio. Interest coverage ratio, C. So interest coverage ratio is 1.29 and debt to equity is 1.24. So the company is in debt So company has a debt with it, and there's an interest coverage ratio of 1.29 times. So 1.29 times the company can, pay its interest from the yearly profits. So this is the overall financial situation which I mainly focus on. So, about giving you all the information now, I'd like to just go back to the plain candlestick chart of the company, that is monthly chart, monthly candlestick chart. As said earlier, there was a downtrend which has been, which the stock has come out in the month of March 2019, and then the stock started moving, sideways. Now this sideways has been overcome at the level of 45 rupees, and the current market price of the stock is 56.60. Now, very important thing, what should be our stop loss level? If someone takes entry at this point of time in the stock, what should be the stop loss level? Okay, two three things. Important thing, this is a monthly chart, so I'm not looking like, if suppose I invest today in the stock, tomorrow or day after tomorrow I get a good and handsome returns. I'm looking with a view of 1 year in the stock, but I would like more preferably be 2 years, because this history of this stock says its bull run lasts for 2 years. So now the run has started. I think this run will last up to 2 years. So one should look for minimum 1 year investment in the stock. So current market price is 56. What should be your long-term stop loss? See, there was a great consolidation over here. This is that date where, uh, this is the month where the big deal has happened. As you can see, the volume candle over here. Now, the very good part is that the stock is above this price level. So this is the sideways zone price level is upper band is 44. So stop loss according to me should be whenever stock moves down this band. So 44 is the level. Any level below 44, you can take it 40, you can take it 41, should be your stop loss level. Going more precisely, when I choose stop loss for my stocks, I use ATR. So I'll just put in so that you get a brief idea. It is average true range. So average true range says the stop loss should be somewhere around 11.39 rupees. So when you get when you minus 11 out of the current level, that is 56. 56 minus 11 goes for 45, and that is what I'm saying. 44, 45 is the range, upper limit of this sideways range. So anything below this you can decide as your stop loss as per your capacity in the stock. But telling you surely, below this level never sit in the stock. So I would see a stop loss of around, somewhere 43 or to 42 rupees. Talking about the upside in the stock, the stock has started its move. The very first resistance will be this level, because the stock has consolidated at this level for 3 months before. That is the level of 68 to 69. Very immediate, we have got the next resistance at 75 rupees. So two immediate resistance to the stock, the 68 and the 75. Once this stock crosses 75 level, I see a great upside in the stock, and I hope the stock shows you a move up to a rupees of 120. So a great stock as per me. I am very bullish on the stock. Hopefully the things goes good. And remind you a very important note. I am not a SEBI registered analyst. This is my observation, my knowledge, which I'm sharing with you all. So hopefully you make your wise decision on this stock, and keep me updated if you get some more information regarding the same stock. Thank you. Have a great investing.